I started. Okay. Uh, I've started. Please share the link with other students as well. Okay. Goodness, I just don't remember. Okay. So, good morning, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to White Fortress Cybersecurity. And in today's lecture, we are going to continue our enumeration part. If you get any doubts, any questions, you can just let me know in the comment box or in the chat box. You can let me know. And in the last lecture, we were doing derb tool, and I would like to show you the result of the last command that we ran. Um, and I saved it as 1 1 cat 1 1. Okay, so this it found out about index.html page and stuff like that, and too many errors corrected to the host possible. Okay, so this was a target, and we were using user share checklist discovery web content common .txt. So we have even much better tools like GoBuster that we will be using today. Okay, it is a very, very important tool that we will be doing. So just stay with us. Now, Dimitri. Dimitri stands for Deep Magic Information Gathering Tool. Deep Magic Information Gathering Tool is a command line tool used for passive information gathering. What is passive information gathering? Can anyone tell me? We already talked about active information gathering. Now, and of course, about the passive information gathering too. Okay, so this one is for passive. Passive means indirectly. We are not directly asking the target about it. We are using either some search engines or we are using some other tools. Okay, if we are directly asking the target about itself, like using network mapping tool and map like tools. Okay, so that is a different thing. So, Deep Magic is a common command line tool used for passive information gathering. It collects data like who is info, subdomains, email, ports, and netgraph data, etc. So, let's get started with it. Team 3 hyphen hyphen help. Here you can see hyphen O is again. Yes, Louise, you're correct. Passive information gathering is gathering information without directly interacting with the system. Okay. Um, So hyphen O is for save output. We can simply save whatsoever the output is in a specific file. And this is used by many tools. Next is your hyphen I that is used to perform whois lookup on the IP address. Next hyphen W that is used for performing whois lookup on a domain name. Hyphen N is used for finding out the data, extracting the data, retrieving the data from netcraft.com information on a host. From netcraft, it will look for the information. Hyphen S, perform a search for possible subdomains, and hyphen E is for possible email addresses that can be found. Hyphen P is to perform a port scan, a TCP port scan, and hyphen F perform TCP port scan on a host showing output reporting filtered ports as well. Okay, it will also tell us about the filtered ports. Then this one, hyphen T from 0 to 9, set the time to live in seconds when scanning a TCP port, and by default it uses hyphen T too. So let's start this, and this is for reading the banner from the scan ports. I'm gonna simply type Dimitri, and then I can either use all of these by using them all together like this hyphen WINCEPF2. Everything, all of these will be used like that. Okay, let's try it. Hyphen WIN. S is for your subdomains possible. EB. Okay, E and P is for port scanning. Let's just take these three. Then hyphen T 0 to 9, and I want to save the output, for example, into a specific file. So let's take Indeed output hyphen O. Then I want to save it in indeed.com, indeed.txt. Let's take it in this file, and at the end, I will be giving it a host. Let's take indeed.com for now. Okay, that's it. Dimitri. Then I'm using all these flags, then hyphen T, hyphen O, indeed.com, or whatsoever you would like to prefer, you can use that. Here you can see, first of all, it performed uh, who is information. Also, it is telling about the host IP. This is the host IP. Then on that, it has performed who is lookup, like the internet range you can see over here. And here, when it was created last, when it was modified, source here, it was created, it was established in 1970, last modified this state. Here is the main information on indeed.com. Here is the main one. Here you can see it was registered on markmonitor.com, and last it was updated, and this is the creation date of indeed.com domain in 1998. When this will expire? This will expire on 2026. After that, they will renew it. Okay, they'll have to renew it in the 2026 third month, 29th date. So they will renew it. Registrar is Mark Monitor. All the whois information over here you can see. Then they were searching for some possible domains. They didn't find any subdomains of indeed.com. Here it was looking for emails, and here you can see the port scanning is going on. So this is how multiple data can be extracted using this Dimitri tool all at once. So we already studied about the web tools that are used for like during the OSINT process, and these are the tools that can we can use in Kali Linux. Okay, it's gonna take a while, and it do find out some of the emails that are available online or on some or other domain or stuff like that. So it do find out that kind of emails. Okay, and here also you can see this is about the domain provider. Okay, let it run. Okay, it will take a while to scan the ports and stuff like that. For full scan, you can simply use this command that we can see at when we open the help menu bar. Next, here you can see for who is lookup only, we can use hyphen IW. We already studied about that. For scanning ports and grabbing banners from the ports, we can use hyphen PB. To save output, we can simply do it like hyphen O and then the text file. So it's a passive recon tool best used for more aggressive scans like Nmap. Port scanning and banner grabbing are active, and it's good for quick reconnaissance when you do not want to use multiple tools. So it's like an all in one. But this one, GoBuster, I was talking about, is the most important tool, I would say. Okay, this can do a lot of things. Let's get to that one now. GoBuster. Okay, here you can see it's a tool you love. Okay, and the usage, you just have to put the Go Buster, then whatsoever command you choose, and the command options. Here you can see we can do directory enumeration, we can do fuzzing, we can do DNS enumeration, and many more. Let's start with it. Go Buster. And after that, let's try directory enumeration first of all. Okay, so I want to perform directory enumeration. I'm going to go like dir. After that, whatsoever my target is, I'll need to provide the URL for it. Okay, hyphen U is used for URL. And if you get any doubts, any questions, just let me know. Dimitri when Seb. -w is used for word list. Also, you can try opening the manual of GoBuster for more information. Here you can see all the flags and everything. For quiet mode, you can use hyphen q. For threads, we can do hyphen t, and by default it uses 10. Okay, we already know what is threads, what is verbosity. Okay, the more detailed output will be provided using this hyphen w. With the help of hyphen w, we can provide word list, and here are some more examples of how you can use them. You can while using the dns enumeration, you can put hyphen d for the domain name, and then you put the domain name. You can also set the thread to 50 for the faster output, hyphen w for providing the word list. And also in the directory enumeration, you can see dir, then hyphen w, and here you will give the site URL, HTTP, or starting with HTTPS. Then you can also use hyphen C to provide some cookies. Okay, this is for some session cookies and stuff like that. Then hyphen T, hyphen W, those are all same. And for a specific type of format, like a specific type of directory format, as I told you, like index.php, login.php, something like that, that could be useful for an output. We can simply put the extension for that. Then what else? That's it. Let's quit it. This is the main thing that we are going to do. Q, here you can see press H for help and Q for quit. So I'm going to quit it using the Q button. Now I'm going to go like go buster hyphen U for URL. Let's take a URL. One web. So I'm going to take this one from here. Okay, we are doing directory enumeration. So for that, dir, then hyphen u. We are going to put the link over here. Okay, I cannot copy it, paste it. It's okay. Let's open the browser first. Okay, I'm not able to copy paste it. I'll have to fix that thing. One web. Sorry. Okay, here I put this. Also, I can use some web a word list as well from user share checklist maybe. And just a second. Share, you can also use the derp word list that is already built in your system. User share word list derp common.txt. You can use that. And for the file extension, we can also give file extensions over here like PHP, HTML, TXT for specific results only. Okay, let's give slash um, discovery. And discovery, I will go with the web content. And in web content, we can use common.txt. Okay, or either we can just directly use user share word list derp after derp common.txt from here. Okay, it has started here. You can see It is telling about us about the URL. Method it is using is get method. The word list it is using is user share word list dub. This one negative status code, the status code that it will ignore will be 404. User agent that is here is GoBuster 3.8. This is the user agent that will be going in our HTTP request. So if we want to change it, we can change it too. Okay, how can we change it? Again, I'm gonna open the GoBuster manual. GoBuster. To change it, we have header option. Think it's not in here. In some tools, you can change it. You can change the header simply. Like right now, it's going like GoBuster and the version of it. You can change it to some Apple phone or MacBook or anything like that. Here you can see the progress. Here it found index.html. So we can simply go to that path and look for it. What is there? Okay, let's go there on the site. I'm going on index.html. Okay, this is index.html only. Then I should have used test PHP one web. This has got many um, directories. So let's switch it to this one, test PHP. Okay, test PHP. This is a new target. Previously, it was www.oneweb.com. Now this one is testphp.oneweb.com. Okay, if we are finding something like here, you can see admin panel, something like slash admin, something like dropout.txt. There will be many more information. Okay, here we can ignore these 403 like that, information as well. This is for your firewall, right? Here it is finding CVS, and in CVS it found out entries, CVS repository, CVS root. So we can go to all these paths one by one and check for it. Okay, this is the directory it found, admin, CVS directory. And guys, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you get any doubts, any questions, you can let me know. Here it found something like testphp.oneweb.com. So you can run it on your target website, on your target domain, and there you can just find multiple directories. Okay, what we are doing is we are doing directory enumeration. Derb also do that, but GoBuster is a very good tool, I will say, because it can perform multiple things. Here it has found slash pictures directory. We are almost there. 6 people are watching, and very like I barely have got 3 likes today. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel and stay connected with us and learn lots of hacking tools and everything. And guys, we do provide certification as well for all the cybersecurity courses, computer courses, and like if you want to do web development, computer science, or anything like that, we have got it all covered in our courses. Okay, we provide courses for all the computer courses and cybersecurity courses will be available. You can register with us on the link given in the description below, or you can just directly contact us on the number that is in the description already. Okay, here you can see now we can open these links one by one. Okay, here you can see admin, and here you can see create.sql. Okay, there is a SQL database, so we can just simply open it. And here is the database, sender, message time, stuff like that. So we can, like this, we can find information. Next, we are going to use is your Hyphen T 50, we can use it for faster result. And dir is done. We have used wordless. Hyphen O for saving the output. Hyphen K is for HTTPS. Okay, in GoBuster, if you're performing the activity on on HTTPS site, you can simply use hyphen K for that. Now let's do the DNS enumeration. Okay, here's the command for DNS enumeration, hyphen D for giving the domain name. Now we're going to go like Blockbuster, then DNS. Then we will provide the domain name, something like google.com, indeed.com, or whatsoever you like. After this, we can also give the word list like user, share, sec list you can take. And in sec list, we'll have to go to the DN discovery, then DNS. Discovery and DNS. In DNS, we can take any of these. Let's take subdomain top 110,000 are there. Okay, we can just use this one or a smaller one like 5,000. Also, we can save the output like this. Google domains, subdomains .txt. Hyphen D, hyphen W is done. So it is invalid google.com hyphen D. Okay. For domain, hyphen domain, the target domain. Okay, let's just directly put hyphen domain instead. Hyphen domain. Google.com. Yeah, it will work. Okay, here you can see Buzz AAA, and it is also providing us with the IP. Okay, VR alerts, go to .google.com, wave.google.com, and we have to look for something that can be very useful. Like there are some landing pages, some profile pages where we can visit, and some are under construction, like some are like under what do we call it? They are still being maintained or made. So some of those we can also find them, and they might be less secure as well. So that's how we can look for some subdomains that might be even vulnerable. Okay, that's it. Here are the IP addresses, IPv4 and IPv6 addresses of those specific domains. I hope I'm clearly audible to you guys. If you have any doubt, any question in any of the command, you can let me know. Okay. Next is your WhatWeb tool. So WhatWeb will also tell about the technologies that are being used. Here you can see identifies the technologies used by a website. Let's try it. So I'm gonna simply put like what web and then a URL. Okay, let's pick a URL for say this one. Here I'm gonna put this here, hit enter. Guys, do you remember about the Wayback Machine? What does it do? Here you can see, and this is saying 200 okay when we are getting the response 200 okay response, then ActiveX, Adobe Flash, Adobe Flash, the country that it has, email, HTTP server, IP, object, all the things that are being used all the web technologies that are being used, PHP version, script, and the server version. We can see over here IP address of that server, and it is using some object, and this object is this is some CDN, I think. Download, yes. Then script text, JavaScript, title, home of Ekinetics. So it will tell us more about the specific URL. Next, secure, not secure. For aggressive mode, we can simply put hyphen A 3 and let's go on with that. What web hyphen hyphen help. Here you can see multiple options are also available. It has got multiple scan options: stealthy scan, aggressive scan, heavy scan. So we can, in the target, we can either put domain names, range of IP, and host names, URLs. We can use anything. Also, if we need to put some URL prefix, we can also do that. Add a prefix to the target URL or a suffix to the URL. And here are multiple scan options: stealthy, aggressive, and heavy scan. Then hyphen hyphen user agent. We can change the user agent, like by default, whatsoever, like if I'm targeting indeed.com, google.com, okay, anything. So this is the user agent that will be going to the target system. So I can simply change it using hyphen hyphen header. I told you in GoBuster as well. I think hyphen H might work. You can try it. Oh, sorry, hyphen hyphen user agent might work, but it might not. So you need to try that. Okay. Um, because in the help menu there was no option like user agent in there. But this is a very useful thing to like tell the target about, like the target will not know that what kind of technologies are being used. We are literally scanning the website for some kind of information, some kind of vulnerabilities to find about. So for that we can use user agent to deceive the target system. Then we have got authentication hyphen hyphen user and stuff, cookie. We can put the user and cookie headers in a request. Okay, we can put some cookie value like session value equal to this thing. Next, we can also use a proxy for, here are some examples. For scanning, we can use the command whatweb and whatsoever a domain is. Here we can use hyphen v for the verbose output, or if you want two or more websites to scan together, to be scanned together, we can just simply put them like this, like reddit.com slash dot org. And here for the aggressive scan, hyphen A3, let's try it. Okay, what web, let's try it on with hyphen V is for verbose output and hyphen A3 for aggressive scanning. But this aggressive scanning might impact the target. So it's better to use normal scanning methods. Now I'm going to put it like, let's take these only, reddit.com and slash dot org. Hit enter. Here, if there are some kind of error messages that it is showing, so we can simply put hyphen hyphen no errors. Hello, Wafula Stephen. Welcome back to the channel. The Wayback Machine is a digital archive that saves snapshots of web pages over time. It lets us see how websites look in the past by storing copies of web pages and making them publicly accessible. Yes, you are correct, Wafula, Wafula Stephen. And, um, That's what web do. So it's very important, like you should know about these kind of tools as well. Like if you are visiting some website and there is some content that is missing, or there is a content that is not accessible anymore or something like that, so we can also use what web to access that previous content. Also, there was some kind of, like for example, it was the site is using some older version of some WordPress plugin for say. Okay, so we can simply go to the wayback URL, and there might be mentioned the uh, version of this specific plugin or specific technology that is being used, and we can find the vulnerability. They might hide that specific thing in the page, but that might still be working, right? So it's possible. Here you can see it is testing for both Reddit and slash.org. I haven't tapped it. Okay, I'm not able to move it. It got hanged. It's gonna take a while. I'm not able to scroll it. I think, yeah. Here you can see we have got it. HTTP reddit.com status moved permanently. Okay, where it is redirected to? It is redirected from HTTP to HTTPS. And here are the uncommon headers like retry after, X content type options, report to NEL, proxy. They are using proxy 1.1 varnish, um, and X frame options like same origin. They are using XXSS protection. And just a second, I'm not able to scroll it well. Here also you can see string, via proxy they are using same origin, the server they are using, and the version of server. These are all security headers. XSS protection, X frame options. I think we have covered it when we were covering HTTP in detail, or you can just simply go for the security HTTP headers. Okay, as much as I remember, we have covered it in our previous lectures. Here you can see snoo serve HTTP header string. This attempts to identify the operating system from the server header. The server, what server is being used, what's the version of it. Okay, this has made my Kali Linux very slow. Here you can see it's lagging a lot when I'm running this tool. So it could be the case with you too, guys. Okay, we have done GoBuster. We are almost done with the what web for multiple targets from a file. Okay, like for example, I've saved multiple. Like here, I just simply gave it a reddit.com and the another one slash, I forgot what it was. Okay, so instead of giving so many targets one by one, you can just put all the targets into a text file like google.com, reddit.com, or indeed.com, whitefortress.in. You can just put the targets into that text file and then put hyphen I, and it will scan. It will perform the functions on all the targets that are present in that file. We can use proxies like this hyphen P for proxy, and then, okay, hyphen P for proxy, and then we can give the proxy address and the port it is working upon. Next, here, like this hyphen user agent, and like Mozilla Firefox or Chrome, we can give it like this version of it. Oh god, I'll have to remove all these links, I swear. Next is your Nikto. Okay, let's see what's the output of this. It's really slow now. I'll have to restart it, I guess. Here you can see. Now the another one. HG. I'm not able to scroll it. Okay. Give me a minute. Yes, here you can see another one redirected to http www dot slash dot org. It has not redirected it to the um, https site, but to a www dot slash dot org. Okay, it's showing 301 and 302. It's moved permanently. 302 found, and here are the headers from the server side, response headers, you can call them. Okay, here the server name and everything. I'm really not able to scroll it. I'll just restart it. Guys, if you have any questions, any doubts, just let me know. Okay, I'll restart my Kali. Till then, and do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel and stay connected with us. We provide with all the certifications for all the cybersecurity courses and mentorship, so you can contact us for that as well. After this, we will jump to the exploitation part where we will cover tools like Metasploit framework, how to make your own malware and stuff like that. So we will be covering all that. And we can also use ZenMap today after Nikto. Let's jump to the ZenMap because we have already covered Nmap, right? For the basic revision, you can use like you can read this one -sn for the ping scanning on all the hosts that are up. Scan specific IP host for a specific IP host, or two for two or more IP host. You can give comma or something like that. You can also provide the domain name directly, like nmap and google.com or whatsoever it is. You can do that too. For fast scanning for only top 100 ports. Top 100 ports means top 100 most used ports. You can give -f, and for scanning multiple targets, you can go like this one, like you can give multiple IPs, domain names. You can also give range or the CIDR mask for finding the service and the version. Zenmap is, yes. Zenmap is graphical user interface of Nmap only. Okay, we will look into that. OS detection, for OS detection -O. For aggressive scanning -A. We used all of these, if you guys remember. -P for your all the ports that you want to scan. Okay, you can either give them one by one, or if you want to give all the ports, you can put -P for scanning all the 65535 ports on a target system. For saving the output, you can use -ON, -OX, and store it into a file. We also ran some scripts like script one for finding all the vulnerabilities. We can also try HTTP title. We can also try SMB OS discovery on a specific target if the SMB port is open. Okay, and for stealthy scan, we use -SS. For TCP scan, we use -ST. We have done all of it. -T4 is for your higher speed. The higher, the faster. But prefer T4 instead of T5 because it might give you some false results. For not pinging this system and directly scanning the ports, you can use -PN. And it is useful when ICMP is blocked by your target machine. -N is for no DNS resolution. And here are some example commands. We covered Nmap completely. Now Nikto. So basically, Nikto scans web servers for known vulnerabilities, misconfiguration, insecure files, outdated software versions, and many more. So what we have to do, we have to simply type Nikto and then -H and whatsoever our target URL is. Okay, let's try it. And again, I'm going to take the target URL as my one web because it's already vulnerable. Okay, so to show you guys better, it's lagging today. Okay, one web. Here I'm going to use this one. Let's go to Nikto. I'm going to type Nikto. Also, let's find out about the help menu of this tool. Here you can see plus bar. We can change the user agent. We can put the cookies. We can use proxy, print plugin and database version. vhost is for virtual host for host header. For ignoring 404 code, we can use hyphen 404 code command. For ignoring the string, in response for the content as negative response. Okay, if there is no response or negative response for that, we can use hyphen 404 string. Let's start. So I'm gonna put Nikto hyphen h and then whatsoever my target site is. Anything else we can use? We can also use for performing it on a specific port, like hyphen p 8080 port. In some sites, you will see 8080 is open. Useful with web servers on non-standard port. Next, we can again store the output of this tool using hyphen o and then the output txt. And if we want to store the output into HTML format, we can also do that. Okay, we can just simply put hyphen HTML after this and format hyphen format HTML. We can also, by default, it is gonna store the file content in the txt format. If you want to save it in HTML, then we put .html here. If you want to save it in .csv, we put CSV over here. And for custom user agent, here you can see Nikto-H, example.com, and user agent, user proxy, all that. And we can also use tuning the scan. One is for interesting files, two is for misconfiguration, three is for default files, authorized bypass is for four is for authorization bypass, and X is for all tests. Means all of these will be performed by default. Let's do it. So I want to save it in a normal text file only. So I'm going to put hyphen o. Then let's take report.txt and anything else we might want. We do not need it to use with the proxy or anything. You can also use this, change this user agent or tuning. We can change any of these. Okay, let's take this much only. Here you can see it retrieved some headers. It has found click tracking. This is a vulnerability. Okay, this is a very common vulnerability though. It will take a while. Guys, if you get any questions, any doubts, let me know. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel and stay connected with us. You're gonna learn a lots of tools, lots of hacking, you can say, we are going to do. But we are ethical hackers. We do it to protect ourselves and the organizations or companies we work for. So you must know about all these tools. And guys, we also provide job assistance after our courses. So if any of you is interested, you can let us know and register for our courses. The link is given in the description below. Also, for all your doubts, either you can tell us here or you can just fresh up starter. Hello, Ahim Ivan. Welcome to the channel. you, what do you mean by fresh up starter? Okay, so it will take a while, and it will also, here you can see, uh, cross-domain.xml contains a full wildcard entry. So it's gonna look for some vulnerabilities. Where are the misconfiguration and what is it? Okay, okay, the limit has reached for host giving up last error reading HTTP response. So it's some error limit has reached on the host side on the, so that's why it's not able to scan any further. It just found out about the click tracking and some cross domain policies. Here you can see cross domain, nothing much important. Okay, the GoBuster I would say is the best tool that we have used till now. Okay, next but not least is your Zenmap. You can simply put the command Zenmap. It will start. Here you can see. Uh, it's same. It's completely same to how we were using Nmap. Okay. Here you can see if I put the target, it will automatically take the command nmap hyphen t 4 hyphen a hyphen b forward boss output hyphen google.com by default. Okay, we can also perform what kind of scan we want. We want intense scan, we want ping scan only, we want quick scan, we want quick scan plus, anything like that. So we can choose from here. Okay, like for example, I only want ping scan. So here you can see it changes it to hyphen sn, this commands that we already used using the nmap. Okay, I will still prefer using nmap rather than zenmap, because here we'll have to go here and there, and we have to like look for stuff. But in nmap we can directly just type the command and do it. Okay, and here also you can directly type the command. Here, like for example, I'm gonna 192.168.1.0. I'm going to scan this whole thing, slash 24, this whole uh, network, you can say. Okay, so it has started. Here you will see all the host and the operating system they are using, and the result will be shown over here. Okay, it's going to take a while. Here you can see these are all the hosts it has got: 1.1, 1.33, 1.34, 1.356, 3739. These are all the hosts that are up currently in my office. The devices are using all these IPs currently, and we can also see the operating system over here. Okay, one by one. There are some Linux, there might be some Windows and stuff. Okay, so here it is showing the 1.1 scan. Here it has scanned for all the ports, FTP, SSH, all this is open. And MAC address you can see over here. Filtered port. Okay, now this was just for the this 1.1. SSH is open, everything. Now 1.33. Here it is the scan result for 1.33. These are all the ports that are open. 1.34. Here these are the ports that are open and the MAC address. Then 1.35, 1.36, 1.37. You can look for all of these one by one. Okay, if I would have used hyphen A, it would also tell us about the vulnerabilities that are present over here. Okay, so we will do this SynMap tool tomorrow in even more detail. Okay, here I will tell you about what is this sports host topology, host detail, and other scans that might be possible, some tools, some other stuff. Okay, then see you tomorrow, guys, on the same time, 5 to 6 p.m. Bye bye. If you get any